So as you can see, it's thickening up. You see like the discoloration in the middle. You can see it's kind of thickening up a little bit. The onions are cooking. They're starting to be a little translucent. So if you want some onions with yours, yeah. So at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and add in the hamburger steak to get a feel of it. I'm gonna keep it at 5, but so that I don't recook the hamburger steak in the gravy, because I want it in the gravy. I'm gonna put some in the gravy and some not, so that I don't recook it. I'm gonna keep it on medium. So I'm just gonna add some pieces, the smaller pieces, especially the ones that were kind of cooked first. About 5 pieces. And it's not perfect. Look how like got a little burn going on there. It's not a true circle. It's just stuff is happening, but it's okay. And I also remember I told you I was like, oh, it's cooking a little too fast. I need to slow down. I need to adjust my temperature. Well, because it was cooking a little too fast, if you'll notice the discoloration in my gravy. So like when I pour it a little bit, you can see some of it is dark. That's from me cooking it too fast. So what I'm gonna do real quick, I'm gonna do a quick taste test. I'm a little sad things aren't going the way I want them to, because when I cook, I like folks to eat, and I want it to be yummy for everybody. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get a little bit of my smashed potatoes, and then I'm gonna get a teeny bit of the gravy. Because remember, I don't serve stuff to people that I myself don't want to eat. That's just, you know, that's just a new level of rude, you know? Like, how you gonna get somebody something you don't want? That ain't right. You don't get nobody stuff you don't want. Oh my gosh, do y'all remember when we were little and when everybody was doing Santa and it wasn't the holidays, it was Christmas, and in the classroom you would do gift exchange and you would beg your mom, you were like, Mom, can you please buy so my secret Santa want, I'll say Hot Wheels. My secret Santa want Hot Wheels. You go to the store and you pick their favorite color, maybe like blue or green or something. You make them 2 or 3 or a little set. You go in and you get them to be so excited. You wrap it, you ask for help, and it'll be so cute, and you're ready for gift exchange day. And then somebody give you a bow they been had. Boy, you talk about hot. My mom used to be more mad than me. I done went to the store and I done bought all this stuff for all these people, and then they gonna come back and all you got is this little bow. I could have bought you that. Ooh, she be mad. It's supposed to be the thought that counts, but sometimes you know better. You know better. So, how I get there, because I don't believe in serving people stuff that I don't want to eat. So. Okay, now we're gonna give it a little whirl. Give it a whirl. It's pretty good. It is. You could use a little more seasoning though. Like the onion flavor is really strong. The pepper flavor is not too strong, but it could use a little more seasoning. So because I tasted it, I'm gonna go ahead on. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead on. I was like, I'm gonna go ahead on and add a little salt, but I'm gonna think about this. So there's gonna be salt in my mashed potatoes, and then there is seasoning in my hamburger steak. If you are watching your, what is the term, vitals? I don't know, like if you're watching your cholesterol and your blood pressure and stuff like that, don't add sodium. But also, if you think about all the flavors going in together, it might be okay. But I try not to overdo it. Simply because heart disease is one of those things that take people out of my family. But also, there are other flavors going in it. So I do believe it's okay. Now, if it needs salt, add your own salt at the table. Well, bring the salt and pepper and stuff will be at the table, so you don't have to worry about that. But another thing, so my uncle, he would always say, you want to offend the chef? He would say, bring salt and re-season their food at the table. That's how you offend the chef. But also, since moving up here, I met a new friend, also an older gentleman, and the way that you insult the chef at his house is to not eat. So if you don't want my hamburger steak, don't eat it. And if it's not seasoned enough, don't add salt. Just take it like it is. Not really. If you want to add seasoning to the food that I prepared just so that you can enjoy it better, go for it. Do your thing. Okay, so when it gets boiling profusely, that means cooking, right? I've turned off the eye to allow it to just cook on its own, and it is starting to thicken up. So I'm just gonna let it cook a little bit. I just turned off the eye and left it on the heat. It's starting to thicken up. You can see it's starting to thicken up on the sides, but we're just gonna leave it like that, and we're gonna get ready to eat. I'm gonna serve my family. I'll let you know if they like it or not. But cooking takes time and patience and sometimes do-overs, right? So like I said at the beginning, it was had it up too high, so it's cooking too fast. But I turned it down, I readjusted, and I watched and I paid attention. I had a small onion, a whole onion, which when I was putting it, it looked like a lot, but now that it's cooking down, it's the perfect amount, especially if you want to have onions with yours. So we are going to have dinner, and this is my from scratch meal for the day.